Hi, welcome to this video on Excel functions covering sum, min, max, len, upper, lower, trim and average. This video was recorded on Excel 365, other versions may look different. So on screen you can see a spreadsheet with two worksheets, text functions and number functions, and I'm just going to demonstrate some common text and number functions. The function names are here in the header. So I'll just get started. When we're doing a function like with a formula, we prefix it with an equals, we type the function name, Excel will say, is this what you're talking about? It will give a little hint as to what it's going to do. When you put the name in, you press start brackets and it will ask you an argument or a parameter and tell you what it needs. In this case, it needs some piece of text. So I'll click that, end brackets, press enter, and the function has change that to be uppercase, and I can drag it down to all of the ones below. If I do the same with lower, there's my hint, start brackets, select my text, press enter. Now I didn't put an end bracket there, but Excel is clever enough to know I meant to put an end bracket, so it'll do that for me, so that's fine, and I can drag that down here. Trim gets rid of leading and trailing spaces in a particular bit of text. It doesn't get rid of the spaces in between words, so that's what I want to do here. Now I don't have any trailing or leading spaces, but if I did, they would be gotten rid of. And len is the length of a piece of text. Nice and simple. Now if we go to our number functions, generally the difference here with these number functions is instead of just a piece of text or whatever it needs multiple parameters or arguments, or maybe a range. So for sum, what it's going to do is it's going to add up a load of numbers. So if we say equals sum, adds all the numbers in a range of cells. Start with the brackets. Here you can see number 1 column, comma, number 2 comma. So we can put lots of things in here. So we can say that, comma, that, comma, that, and we press enter, and that works fine. However, what I want to do is I want to do it for all of these, and I don't want to have to put each of them down separately. So you can put a range. So if I delete that and I do equals sum, and then I drag and highlight all of that, you can see here now it says B2 colon B11. That's the range from B2 all the way down to B11. That's what I want. So in brackets enter, perfect. I won't drag this down because it's going to confuse things a little bit, so I'm just going to put it here. If I do the same here, min. Now if you know how to write a range, that's fine. So B2 comma B11. It highlights it for you to say, is this what you mean? Yes it is. Enter. Well, the minimum value is 15, which is correct. Equals max B2 to B11. So the maximum one is 150, which is correct, and equals ABG B2 B11. That's true actually. It's not AVG, it's average is the name of the function. So Excel cleverly says, look, I think you've made a mistake here. Do you mean average? I do actually, yeah. And the average of all those 10 values is 82.5. The last thing I wanted to show you here is at the bottom here I've got sum. There's a button here called auto sum. If I click that button, it'll say, right, do you want me to sum all of these values above? Nice and quick. It put everything in. It put the word sum in, it put my range in, it made an assumption, it's correct. I press enter, and there it is. That's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful.